reference. Now I explain the states in the life cycle of the thread in a different angle. As I told you, you study it in different angles. By that, if any gaps are there in your understanding, those are filled. So here, how I am showing, all the states of a thread in its life cycle are classified into mainly two groups, runnable states and non-runnable states. So let us see this in this aspect. First, a thread object is created, that is a new state. On the thread object, we call the start method. Then immediately it comes into the runnable state. Okay, runnable state, actually, as I told you already, runnable. This is maintained by JVM. JVM JVM does not know about its internal classification. It was maintained by the host operating system. Here, ready to run and running. So, whenever a thread is scheduled, that what we call thread scheduler dispatches a thread. That means it gives time, processor time to that. When it is scheduled, then it comes into the running state. That means it gets the processor time. Thereafter, it turns over. Again, it goes to the ready to run state until a thread completes its entrusted task. So, this is the way. Whenever it is scheduled, it gets the processor time, it is running. Thereafter, the time is elapsed, it again, if task is not completed, a task is not completed, again it goes to the ready to run thread. Suppose, just for example, a thread requires 30 units of time to complete its task. So, the scheduler, thread scheduler gives only under time slicing method, it gives only 10 units. So, it comes after 10 units are finished on the processor, it goes to ready to run. Again, it gets 3 turns, then only it can finish the job. Once its job is finished, it comes into the termination, that is dead state. One thing you remember here, I have written like this, So, it is like this, it goes, comes and all that. As far as this is concerned, only one direction. A thread, because of any reason it dies, it does not get survival. It cannot go into the runnable state. That point you have to understand. A thread may be terminated after successful completion of the task, or otherwise some exception may be thrown which has not been handled, then it comes into a dead state. Okay. Now, the thread which is in runnable state may go to non-runnable states. Already I briefed about all of them. One is sleeping and blocked for join completion. Actually, it is blocked for some other thread has to complete its job. Blocked for join completion, blocked for IO until IO operation is performed, it is blocked. Blocked for acquiring the lock, already told you about this in a synchronization stage. Then blocked for acquiring the lock until the lock on the object is available, it should be in the block state only. Okay. Thereafter, waiting for notification. Actually, some other thread is doing something, and after completion of that it notifies until it is waiting for the notification from other thread. So, these are the non-runnable states. So, entering into non-runnable states, and again I told you in particular situations and all that, it comes to runnable state. Okay. In this way you understand. So, in 2-3 concepts I explained all the states of the thread. With this you can have a clear idea. Now, after this I will explain you the specific functionalities of the methods. Thread class methods are there, object class methods are there. I will explain in the next concepts.